Nomad, requesting UAV.
Good morning, you beautiful people. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. I'm going to continue beating a dead horse by talking about Rejack. Now, my goal here is to thoroughly and clearly explain why Rejack is a horrible idea, even in its current nerfed state. There are two core fundamental questions we must ask ourselves before implementing Rejack. 1. What is the purpose of Rejack? Number 2, what is the purpose of killing and dying in Call of Duty? To answer the first question, the purpose of Rejack is to get back up, to continue on your streak, to continue on your life, to take away a death, to make sure that one loss you had doesn't matter. Now, the benefit of that has been taken away somewhat by Treyarch, by the addition or the removal of the continuation of your score streak. However, it is still the same life, you are still on the same streak, and you still are in the same position, the same life. There are 3 purposes to killing / dying. 2 of them are minor. 1 of them is the main factor. The first one being to get points towards your score streak. The second point being it's fun to kill people. That sounds really dark, doesn't it? But it's fun. That's kind of what the game is all based upon. You know, you kill somebody, you outsmarted them, blah, 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 blah. But the real purpose, the real meaning, the real value behind killing is establishing map control. When you kill somebody, when you damage them enough to get their health points down to 0, their body, their position is removed from that area and sent back all the way to their own spawn. This pushes them off of the hard point, it pushes them back onto their own section of the map, it gains you that section of the map because wherever you are and wherever the enemy is, you have map control and they have map control respectively. So when you kill somebody, you establish map control. That is the core fundamental dynamic of all Call of Duty ever. Now, when somebody has Rejacked, when they have taken enough damage until their health points are at 0, instead of dying and respawning in the back of their map and losing that map control, instead now with Rejacked, they are given max health, max ammo, they are put in an advantageous gunfight for themselves, and they are in a position to take map control from somebody who just earned it from them. That is the unfairness. That is the unbalance with Rejack. It does not matter that you took away the score streak being consistent through the lives. The fact is, Rejack is at its core broken. It is unbalanced. The sole purpose behind Rejack is unfair. And that is why, to me at least, Rejack at its core fundamental state should be removed or changed, altered dramatically. There have been several different completely viable solutions to this, most of them requiring the user to activate Rejack before they die and keeping their score streak when they respawn once they have lost their map control. The person killing the Rejacker should not be at a disadvantage for outsmarting or outgunning their opponent. That is the opposite of everything we want in Call of Duty. And now I am going to say something that could sound really demeaning and kind of that internet hater kind of vile bad stuff. But I want to preface this by saying this is coming from a logical reasoning brain, and I'm gonna explain to you after I say it what I mean by it. Whoever came up with the idea, whoever approved the idea and implemented the idea of Rejack needs to be removed from their position at Treyarch. I understand not everybody at Treyarch is a Call of Duty specialist, not everybody plays the game, it's just their job. I completely understand that, but from a consumer's standpoint, I love Call of Duty, and if you have this person working on Call of Duty, I don't want him working on Call of Duty. I don't want him or her working on Call of Duty because that is a core fundamental aspect of Call of Duty they have just ruined for me and a whole lot of other Call of Duty players. I don't want the guy who thinks it's a good idea to implement Rejack developing my Call of Duty. I don't want the guy who thinks it's a good idea to have the enemy that I just outsmarted explode in an atomic bomb developing my Call of Duty. That is not what I want. I don't want him working on my Call of Duty. He has no place there. And I completely understand it might be a team of people, it might be multiple people, and it's probably not one single person's fault and blah 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 blah. But I digress. I don't want that type of mindset in the development team of my Call of Duty. Do I really want somebody to lose their job over this? Not really, but you get the message that I'm trying to say, hopefully. And so that is my thoughts on Rejack. Of course, there are several posts on Reddit about how to fix Rejack. It's not that difficult to fix. It's really not. There's several great ideas on how to fix this streak to make it actually viable, different, fun, dynamic, and most importantly, fair. So I thank you guys so much for watching. Write down in the comment section below, what do you guys think of Rejack? What do you think should be done about Rejack? Thank you guys so much for watching, and until the next absolutely beautiful Call of Duty morning, I'll catch up with you guys later. And as always, have a great day.